Hello everyone and welcome back to Passion Sundays, the best way to end the week and start another. Our guest today is a phenomenally passionate Saudi actor, producer and a full-fledged artist, Hisham Fageeh. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm very excited. There's so many things I can talk to you about. So tell me first about your the Baraka.
Yeah, well, so Baraka was this year's submission to the Oscars for Best Foreign Film out of Saudi Arabia. It didn't make it all the way, but I was happy to have that honor. This is like the first feature film out of my city of Jeddah, which you're familiar with. And it was an independent, humble sort of initiative that has gotten a lot of critical acclaim, and I'm really excited.
Awesome. And where did you come up with that idea?
Well, it was written by somebody else, but we essentially we were a small team that just worked together to make everything happy. So naturally in Saudi Arabia, like if you write something that you want to do, then you end up producing it, then you end up acting in it, you know, like it's just like this compounding thing.
Is that because of lack of resources?
Yeah, 100%. We lack human resources, to be, you know, specific. Money is easy to come across in my country. I mean, and that's a good thing to have, but people that are passionate, to bring it back to your, you know, topic.
And how did you find passion for what you're doing?
I'm a consumer of like comedy and films. I've loved it, and it triggers the chemicals in my brain differently. So I think I wanted to participate in it. Like at first I was consuming, and then eventually I was like, I wonder if I can do that. And I started doing stand-up in 2011. Then I studied theater while I was doing my master's. And then I came back to Saudi Arabia and worked in a company called Tilfaz 11, where I was head of content there. And then I left to do the movie. Now I'm doing TV shows. So trying to stay busy.
Okay, so in a way, you do have bits and pieces of passion. It's not one clear thing. I
think especially because our world like of production and making like visual content is such a strenuous, like exhausting thing. A lot of times I need to just like change. I need to be like, okay, I'm not acting now, I'm just writing. Or okay, I will not write anymore, I'm just gonna produce, you know? Wearing those hats gives me like a chance to breathe, gives me a chance to sort of contain myself and recompose myself and charge my batteries.
Well, it's beautiful and probably easier said than done, because being an artist and a bit of an extroverted artist like yourself in a country like Saudi must be challenging. How do you keep the passion? I
mean, like we get caught up in little like petty things, like the nature of social bureaucracy, you know, not necessarily, and the lack of institutions really hurt us. So I'm hoping that when people see that there's a lot of talent, there will be support from the people upstairs to like to give us institutions. We really need that. And once we have that, my life will be so much easier.
Okay, and when the times that your life is not as easy, how do you find the passion in those moments?
Because creating, like the act of creating itself, sometimes just that the creative juices flowing and building. When you build something with someone, that's such a magical feeling, you know, and I'm addicted to the process too. So it's not just the product, and I will admit when I first started it was the finished product, and now it's like the process, the little things, you know, even the pre-production, the brainstorming phase, like these things are really exciting because you get to talk about details and concepts, and I don't know, it makes me happy. I
like that. So basically, look at the little details to stay passionate.
Right.
Thank you very much. This has been an awesome interview. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Passion! What do you think? I hope you found this interview as useful as I did. If so, leave your comments on the blog below and do share it with your friends. And if you'd like more tools, tips, techniques, and exclusive interviews that I only share on my website, go to Moustafa.com. And until next episode, live passionately.